Hi, I'm Beth Gardiner. I'm an environmental journalist based in London, and I've just come back from Poland, where I spent 2 weeks reporting on how that country's very heavy reliance on coal affects the health of the people who live there. I think what drew me to this project is that coal is such an important story globally right now. From China and India to Europe and the United States, it's a major driver of climate change, of course, and it's also a big contributor to air pollution that kills thousands and thousands of people every year. Poland, I think, is probably the best place in Europe to tell this story. It gets almost 90% of its electricity from coal and about half of its heat. The consequences of this for people's health are really severe. One study found that 45,000 people in Poland die prematurely every year as a result of air pollution. That's more than the number that are killed in traffic accidents. It's really tangible when you go around different parts of Poland. I was in Krakow, I was in Silesia, which is the coal mining and probably coal burning heartland of Poland, and I was in Warsaw too, speaking to some national politicians and advocates and experts there. When you go around Poland, you can see the smoke, thick, heavy black smoke coming out of people's chimneys. You can smell it, you can feel it, it's tangible and it's everywhere. Unlike climate change, carbon emissions, which sometimes can feel very abstract to people and a little bit hard to grasp, air pollution, particularly in a place like Poland, is very, very tangible. It's very immediate. A doctor I spoke to at a hospital in Krakow told me that when the air pollution spikes in the wintertime there, the ambulances line up outside of the hospital. Heart attacks, strokes, pneumonia, asthma, all these problems increase. He said the emergency room is really, really busy on the days when the smoke is thick in the air. There's two components really to the coal pollution problem in Poland. The first is from home heating. People often burn the very cheapest and dirtiest forms of coal. They use stoves or furnaces in their homes, which are very low tech. They lack filters. They burn at a very low temperature, which leaves a lot of toxins still remaining in the air. There's been a lot of attention on this issue over the last year or two, and even Poland's government, which is fairly conservative and is a very strong defender of coal, is starting to focus on the problem of pollution from these home stoves. However, there's another component which is getting a little bit less attention, and that is the air pollution that comes from Poland's coal-fired power plants. There is a lot of evidence to show that even when it's burned in the newest, most high-technology plants with the best filters, that coal burning for electricity still causes big health problems. And people I spoke to often talked about the sense of security that coal gave them. A number of people in Krakow told me that when they have a basement full of coal, they feel safe. They feel like they can sleep at night because they know that they and their families will get through the winter. Poland's leaders, in addition to the energy security argument, really talk about the economics. They say that coal creates a tremendous number of jobs in Poland. It's a cheap form of fuel, and Poland's not a wealthy country. So even though other sources are beginning to grow, renewables, there's a nuclear energy program just in its very early stages, and natural gas is also expanding. Coal is likely to be a really important part of Polish life for many decades to come.